Day. Maureen?
Thank you, Glenn. While Mother's Day is often marked with flowers, heartwarming cards, and family gatherings, there's another side of this holiday that touches the hearts of many in a very different way. This morning, a story of a mother bracing for a day of reflection rather than celebration. Local author and grief coach Gail Zane joins me now. She's here to help other parents through their unimaginable journey and grief. Debbie, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. What made you want to reach out to other parents who may have experienced the loss of a child through mental illness, particularly, or things of that nature? What made you want to do that?
My oldest son passed away at the age of 26 years old after his 9-year journey. He was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder and later became addicted to drugs and alcohol. And it was a really difficult journey, and I was able to find peace for myself and also have a really close relationship with him. And so it was really important for me to be able to help other parents to do the same, and it just became my purpose and my mission in life to do that.
It did, and you wrote a book. The book is called Finding Peace. Give me the title there, Finding Peace and Purpose Amidst the Tears. I'm going to turn around so folks can see the front of it. And you wrote this book particularly for that exact reason.
I did, yeah. So I was not long after losing him, I was guided to suddenly open an email about a book writing workshop given by Hay House. And I wasn't sure at first why I was signing up for the workshop, but by the end of the 4th day, it became clear that I was going to write this book to share my story of the love and loss of my son through his mental illness and addiction, to help parents who are on a similar journey to not feel alone, and to give them hope for peace and healing and the inspiration to go on.
Particularly in a day like today, how do you cope? Everyone is celebrating Mother's Day, and now you're faced with, you're still a mother, even if you've lost a child. And there's so many, unfortunately, mothers in this area that lost children, whether it be through suicide or violence or any number of ways. How do you suggest they get through a day like today?
Absolutely. The first thing I suggest is to carve out time for yourself and to really take time for you and time for your grief. And that may just be sitting with your feelings, or just spending time doing anything that feels soothing to you, or even sometimes writing a letter to your child and just kind of getting those feelings down, or journaling. The other thing that I suggest is to do something meaningful that honors your child, and that can be just talking out loud to them. It can be doing things that they enjoy doing, or visiting a place that they loved, having a food that they loved. I mean, I used to, when I was writing the book, I would work on the book on special days like that, and now I'll read a passage from it, I'll visit his grave, and I'll talk to him. And I love parks that have like bigger fields, because he used to love to play soccer and run cross country. So just things like that really feel good.
And I understand that all of this has led to profound changes in your life. There's a career change, and something like what you experienced obviously changes not just you, your entire family, but in what specific way did it change you wholesale?
Yeah, it changed me wholesale by just really realizing how precious life is, and that we never know how much time we or anybody else has, and just making the most of that time. And so, that's why I've been a lawyer and a certified grief and relationship coach for a while, but after losing him, I started to use my coaching training and a certified grief educator program that I'm taking to be able to help other parents who are going through something similar, because it's just really important for me to be able to help them in a meaningful way.
And I realize we've never said your son's name through this whole interview. What was his name?
Alex.
His full name?
Alexander Scott Loomis.
I want to say it because we want to remember him today, and so we honor you as a mom. And just thank you for what you're doing with this book, because I know there's so many people who have experienced this type of loss and have nowhere to put that pain. Maybe this book and your words can help them on their journey.
Absolutely. That is my deepest desire.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time today. And for more information on how you can get Debbie's book right there and reach out to Debbie, you have that information there on your screen. Again, we thank you for your time this morning, and a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you.